And look who we got with me. I got Mrs. Claus sitting here with us.
Yes, and I love your tree. It's so beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And thank y'all so much for doing this. It's so special to be able to have y'all here.
Well, it's good to be there early because we're getting ready for the Christmas. The elves are busy.
Oh, I bet. So how's the weather for y'all?
Well, the weather's been doing pretty good. It's been snowing at night and getting a little colder, but the Earth is tilting a little bit more. So up here in the North Pole, we're getting shorter days, which means it's getting closer to Christmas. Every time we get a little bit less daylight, more night, the reindeer start getting excited.
Yay, I love that. So what was your first job?
Well, I was feeding reindeer and scooping reindeer from the stalls, my first job.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome.
And then you have to get up a little, when you get a little older, then you get to do the other things, like brush the reindeer out. And then eventually when I got to be old enough to ride in a sleigh and, do the Santa thing.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we thank you for both what you and Mrs. Claus do. It's incredible. But I have some little personal silly questions for y'all. Like, what's y'all's favorite meal?
Well, I like turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and all the good Thanksgiving fixins, but I like soup and grilled cheese sandwiches about any time.
Oh, so we should be leaving that on the fireplace and by the tree.
Well, I like the cookie snack, but yeah, that wouldn't help hurt a bit if it was really cold outside.
So do you or Mrs. Claus usually do the cooking in the house?
Well, Mrs. Claus does majority, but I sniggle in there sometimes, and we cook together quite happily. But she's the main cookie maker, and that's the one that's important.
But he is a very good cook. So I don't mind moving over and giving the kitchen to him.
I love it. So how do you know where all the good boys and girls live?
Well, I have my elves on the shelves out there now since a few years ago because kids got so big, and I use the GPS that they give me to kind of track them, and just parents write in sometimes and say, my kid has been very good, or my kids have not been very good. So I keep track of all that in my supercomputer database that the elves built for me in the back shed.
Oh, that's awesome. So have I been a good girl?
Yes, you have. You've been a good girl, and you've been traveling around enjoying life, which you're supposed to do.
Oh, you're right.
And I enjoy your videos and your places to visit, which is what we like to do in the summertime, is go down there where the beaches are.
Oh yeah, that's our favorite place, is the beach, for sure. So how big is your workshop then, where the elves make all the toys?
Well, I got several little ones, but the major one's about the size of a high school football stadium. It's underground, so nobody can see it, but it's scattered out, so we have different locations and everything. And then I got a couple on top where they can come up and see the sun or the moon, especially moon at night when it's so beautiful when it's on the snow and things like that.
Oh, that sounds gorgeous. It sounds so magical. I love it.
Yep.
So
I do have my own little personal shop where I make special toys and things like that, and then I take them to the elves, and then they expand it and make a bunch of them. But that's
cool.
But that's little Santa's little workshop that the Mrs. C kind of stays away from.
She's like, y'all do your thing. So what are both of y'all's favorite things to do?
Well,
we love going to the beach when it's summertime and we have a little bit of free time. Most of our time is spent with the elves making the new toys every year. Santa has to keep up with technology, and that's not an easy thing to do anymore.
Yeah,
Oh.
sometimes the elves are smarter than Santa because they say, "Haven't you been watching this stuff?" I go, "No, I've been doing some other things." So we have a good time with the elves, and that's the fun part about it, is just enjoying the people and surroundings that we do when we're out and about.
Oh, I love it. So what are some things that no one knows about each of you, if you're willing to share?
Well, that we occasionally like a little bit of mulled wine instead of hot chocolate on those cold winter evenings.
There's nothing wrong with a little wine.
That's right.
Right.
So if you were on a deserted island, what would you want with you? Name 3 things.
Well, a nice bungalow, my hot chocolate with whipped cream, and Mrs. C. So what does she want?
We definitely like the bungalows on the beach. I don't think either one of us could do without our hot chocolate with lots of whipped cream. And of course, I couldn't make it if I didn't have Santa.
Of course. Oh, I love it. Y'all are so sweet.
And a boat with a fishing pole. That would even be
Oh,
perfect.
yes. We both go fishing.
You like to fish too.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Oh, what do you usually fish for? What do you catch?
Well, when we try to just whatever's, redfish, bass, stripey. It all depends on what's in season, wherever we're going to.
Gotcha.
Yep. Where we're
at.
Fun. So now here's a question about the reindeer. Who is your favorite reindeer?
Well, we have bunches of them. Well, actually, we got about 9. We got a bunch of other in training, but Dancer, Dasher, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. But I kind of like Dasher because his partner is Donner, and they're the lead reindeer. And they can know what Santa's thinking, so they can move off if I'm doing toys in the bag or something. They know where we're headed to. And then, of course, when it's foggy, we got to pull reindeer. Well, I got to pull Rudolph the reindeer out of the back stable and say it's time for him to go to work, because we only use him when it's foggy nights.
I got you. Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome. So I heard that y'all like to do a little dancing. So what is y'all's favorite song that you like to dance to?
We enjoy White Christmas by Bing Crosby. So that's beautiful. But we have another favorite by this lady named Bonnie, who did a song for us. And we love to dance with when Bonnie sings her song about Santa and Mrs. Claus.
It's our favorite.
It's our new favorite song to dance with.
Oh, y'all are awesome. That's my song, y'all. So
that's right.
No, we haven't recorded it yet, but we'll have to very soon.
We'll have to do
that. So you're pretty busy right now. You're pretty busy up through what, Christmas Day?
Yeah, up until the 24th, and then that's the day that things start really slow, and then they get really fast.
Gotcha. Well, what do you do then on Christmas Day once all the presents are delivered? And
well, I usually get by the fire, kick off my boots. Mrs. C hands me a hot chocolate and maybe some pumpkin pie, and we relax and hope and watch all the kids on my scope having a good time opening their gifts, and just sit back and relax and take a nap.
Oh, well, I don't blame you. It is a lot. You're very busy. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule. I just have a few more questions for you. So if you had a time machine, what would you say to your 20-year-old self if you could go back?
Oh, it would be, let's see, don't eat so many cookies. Those batches of cookies need to be one at a time, not by boxes of cookies. And to travel more and enjoy the people that I go to when I deliver the presents stop and talk to them. You know, the ones that are awake, or the ones that, when they see me when I'm flying by, stop and say hi to them.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So what's one thing in life that makes you proud?
Okay. That's all the children that still enjoy Christmas season for giving, because they are so innocent and they love giving to others as well as, you know, people give to them. And that's what we should enjoy the season, and the reason for the season that happened 2,000 years ago. So we just have a wonderful, joyous season by enjoying each other's when we're doing these things for the holidays.
Oh, and so what does Christmas mean to you and Mrs. Claus?
It's a time to enjoy the innocence, as I said, of all the children of the ages between 1 and 99, and that remembering the true reason, and that we all would enjoy and be happy and friendly and not worry about the hustle and bustle of the shopping. And when you're out, just smile more and take your time, because it goes away so fast when you look back and go, wow, that was just a year ago. And here we are again in another Christmas. So just enjoy the season and make it slower and less paced. Less fast paced.
Each other and show that love to someone. And if we all did that, the world would be such a better place to live in.
Oh, I love that. Y'all gave me goosebumps. I hope it gave others goosebumps too, because I love that.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
Well, I think the kids always ask, where do we go when we're trying to go on vacation? Well, I know I have one place that I got to take Mrs. Claus, and that's the Greek islands. Yeah. We want to go and disguise ourselves and take a Greek cruise and be with the tourists and go to the different Greek islands. That would be fun for us. And because I enjoy being anywhere I am with Mrs. Claus. So it really doesn't matter, but we would love to see the Greek islands and maybe some more of the Caribbean, because that's their lifestyle is more the slow lifestyle, which is what we all should do, yes, and not be in the hustle and bustle of stuff.
Oh, awesome. That sounds like an amazing trip. Let me know, and
we'll try to do that together.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, for sharing your day with us and sharing these questions that I've had friends ask, and I've heard children ask these questions, and so glad to be able to have you answer them for us and to share your experience.
Well, you're very welcome, Bonnie. And remember, I'm going to be around starting, I think Black Friday's a good day for me to come down to Texas. So I'll be around Texas all over the place. So you'll be able to see me and come to all the places that you see it. And remember that we always enjoy it. And I have a few helpers out there that are in different other places. So, you know, you may not see me, but you'll see my assistants, because I can only be 1 or 2 places at a time, and then I'd run loose. So remember that we're all there to help and give the kids a good, wonderful Christmas, and the older big kids like us have a good time too during Christmas.
Oh, well, thank y'all again, and y'all have a Merry Christmas and a happy
You too, Bonnie.
And I'm hoping to see you around this area too sometimes. Yeah. So I'm on your website, so I keep a track of you. And I thought you were going to be somewhere, but okay, now you're not. So we'll try to pick you up the next time you're in the area where my sleigh will get to.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing y'all and giving y'all a hug. So thank you.
Look forward to seeing you too.
Yes.
And just have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for visiting.
Thanks for visiting with us
at the North Pole
and giving me a break from the workshop. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.